turn right heading 270, proceed altitude 2 miles. Contact center 13235. Flight level 250, we'll intercept on course.
The white zone is for the immediate loading and unloading of passengers. No parking. Maintain control.
Arriving passengers from flight number 758 from Denver may retrieve their baggage in carousel. Arriving passengers from flight number...
Okay, Mr. Ada. One-way non-stop to Los Angeles, no return.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cap's warning. Should he be searched?
Nah, just hold their bags till they're bored.
Did you pack your own bags for this flight? Your luggage. Did you pack it? These bags, you packed them, right? They're yours?
Yes.
They haven't been out of your sight.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. O'Neill.
Morning.
Let him through.
Have him check the sticker. I don't care if he knows me.
Yes, sir.
No one gets in the building without a sticker.
How are you today, sir?
Fine, yourself?
Very well, sir.
Mr. President,
I am going to talk about education, though.
anything new?
On education?
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Do you know anything about the tax cut?
Not right
Ladies and
now.
gentlemen, Flight 77 to Los Angeles is now boarding all routes. Passengers in possession of boarding passes are requested to board at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
ID, please.
Attention, please, all passengers in flight.
You don't have any photo ID?
No. No picture.
For security
Okay.
check. Thank you.
Thank you. Hold these bags off the plane until they've boarded.
Passes are requested to board.
Final boarding call for American Airlines Flight 77, non-stop service to Los Angeles. American Airlines Flight 77 to Los Angeles announces our final boarding call. At this time, all remaining passengers should board the aircraft.
This is a security announcement. Maintain control. Unintended baggage is subject to search, inspection, and removal. Admirals, do not accept items.
All right, thank you.
Packages from
Next, please. Step this way, please, sir.
American Airlines Flight 77 to Los Angeles announces our final boarding call.
Have a good day.
Good morning.
Morning.
Can I get you anything?
Coffee?
Flight attendants, please secure the door.
Flight 175, you're cleared for push.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to American Airlines Flight 11 with nonstop service to Los Angeles. We ask that you please direct your attention to your flight attendants at the front of the cabin for safety demonstration.
كتير دلوقتي.
Fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fitting into the buckle. Good morning, and welcome aboard United Flight 175 with nonstop service to Los Angeles.
كله تمام.
Any help stowing your carry-on items? We're happy to assist you. Those passengers seated in designated...
الله أكبر.
This time, please turn off all electronic...
Let's turn off your cell phone.
Feel free to follow along as we point out the safety features of this aircraft.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
اخرج.
Hey, why don't you go? I can go later.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even hungry yet. I'll just go when you come back.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Come on, move! Move!
Scoot!
يا عمي اسكت.
Move, please, now!
Hold on to your shirt.
Shit.
على مهلك يا عمي. شوية شوية.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. It's all yours.
underground explosion. Smoke rose quickly through the 110-story skyscraper, trapping workers and their offices on the upper floors. Traffic in downtown Manhattan ground to a halt as rescue operations got underway. Electrical power was down for blocks all around. Workers made their way to safety by walking down seemingly endless flights of stairs through thick smoke.
I'm all right now. The smoke's pretty bad, even on the lower levels, so walking down, it was very dark, and the smoke was getting to some people.
If you're real lucky, at every couple of floors there were cops with flashlights to guide us down.
How far down did you have to walk?
105th floor.
And how long did it take you to walk all that way?
I don't know. It took me what?
Over an hour.
Hello?
You know what this is, don't you, Nancy?
Hey, Imad.
I told all of you this will happen. I do not understand. Your FBI, these people, they don't listen.
They don't believe that these people are smart enough to pull this stuff off. Look, Imad, you did the best you could. We both did the best we could.
Nancy, now I am scared. I'm afraid. They will come get me.
كان لازم يدمروا على الآخر. حطيت 1500 باوند تفجيرات في السيارة.
يلا لازم نمشي يا رمزي. مش مشكلة، يلا روح.
وات؟
مش مشكلة، يلا.
كان لازم برقي وقع في الغار.
يا رمزي يلا.
Let's see what happens. And if anybody contacts you, page me. Page me, okay?
Okay.
The World Trade Center in New York has taken the lives of at least 3 people. First reports indicate that a number of militant organizations have claimed responsibility for the bombing thus far.
Well, we have conducted a safety inspection of the condition of the building surrounding the blast site, and we have no reason at this time to believe there's any imminent danger of collapse or further explosion.
Once again, for those of you just joining us, a massive explosion today beneath the World Trade Center in New York has taken the lives of 5 people.
Massive damage caused here today at the World Trade Center is suspected to have been a truck bomb. No word yet on who the perpetrators may be. This is John Miller reporting live from the World Trade Center.
A group calling itself the Serbian Liberation Front is taking credit. A number of militant organizations have claimed responsibility for the bombing thus far, but authorities have declined.
New York Crime Watch hotline.
I represent the 5th Battalion of the Liberation Army. It was we who bombed the World Trade Center today. This action was done against the Americans for their government's political, economic, and military support of Israel.
Hey! Hey, you! Yeah, you! I'm talking to you! Get out of here! What the hell you think you're doing, huh? Can't be hanging out here. Harassing me. Making a nuisance of yourself.
The captain has informed us we're experiencing some minor turbulence. Please keep your seatbelts on until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Nancy. Oh, come on, have a seat. You know John? You know Lou Napoli, JTTF, right?
Sure. Hello, Lou.
Nancy, this bombing, this isn't our guys, is it?
Which guys, Lou?
You know what I'm talking about? Those guys that your informant turned us on to, that big redhead idiot, Abu Halima, and that other guy, Salami, whatever. Salome, whatever his name was. We were tailing those guys, remember?
Sure, I remember.
Will he come in?
Imad? Yeah. I don't know.
Why are you playing dumb?
It wasn't my idea to chuck the best mole we ever had inside the Arab community. A man who came to us. And your boss shuts him down because he wants $500 a week?
Nancy, Nancy, that was an upstairs decision. We didn't want to lose him either.
Your guys were wrong, Lou. Why can't you admit it?
Hey, whoa. Nancy, call him. See if he'll talk to us.
Steve, check, look at this. Give me a shot right down in there.
Look at this. It's melted. It has to be from the vehicle near the center of the blast. It has to be. Flag this, please. This is definitely part of a frame.
Everybody listen up. Port authorities conducting a subway test. You need to get out. The vibrations could cause an avalanche, so come on out. We got 15 minutes. Let's go.
Hanlon. Son of a bitch. It's a VIN number.
Oh, yeah, there's an L, an H, an A.
We should take this.
You Ed Williams. We're not allowed to remove evidence.
I'm telling you, we should take it. They're gonna run a train through here. It's gonna wind up under a bunch of rubble.
Hey, we'll catch hell. It's the oldest rule in the book. You don't remove evidence.
I don't care. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'll take the heat, man. It's got a VIN number. It's gonna get buried. We should keep it.
Okay, I'll take the heat, too.
Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Give me a second. I need a scoop down here.
Were some mad terrorist attack? There were only 5 lost lives, and we're grateful for that. Fear is another weapon that's used against you, and that's what terrorists are all about. Take every precaution you can possibly take and...
Sadly. Yeah. So is it true? What? You guys, removed evidence from the bomb site?
Yeah. They were gonna run a subway test. We didn't want it to be a loss.
Damn it. I gave specific orders. Nothing was to be removed. You could have scotched the whole case.
Well, sir, what case? We don't have a case yet. We don't have anything.
Okay, where was it? The evidence. Where'd you put it?
Well, the crime lab. Crime wagon took it to the lab.
Without my approval? Listen, you listen to me. This is an FBI case. You understand? It's not NYPD. It's not Port Authority. It's not ATF. The FBI's in charge of this crime scene.
Yes, sir. I understand that. I just thought the evidence would be...
Don't think. Just follow orders.
Lou, grab your coat. We got it.
Got what?
You're not gonna believe this. That VIN number?
Yeah.
Belongs to a Ryder truck that was rented in Jersey City by an Arab guy named Salome. Here's the best part. He reported it stolen.
Then he wants his deposit back.
What an idiot. So it was those guys?
Yeah.
Salome was a buddy of the guy that shot Maya Kahani. Abu Halima and Salome, same group.
Kahani, the rabbi, the Jewish Defense League guy?
Yep.
That was 3 years ago.
A fella named Noser killed Kahani and planned to use Abu Halima's cab as a getaway, but he wasn't there. And Noser was busted. He and Salome were holding for questioning, but never charged. William Kunstler got him off on a murder charge, but he ended up with time in Attica for gun charges, shooting at a postal inspector.
Let's go!
We have ID on suspect. What's your position?
Some of them live on the edge of the edge. Some of them live in your head. Some of your friends are crazy. Some of your friends are dead. Some of them live on the edge of the edge. Some of them live in your head.
Team 1 position. Waiting for suspect.
It's good.
Yeah, we gotta go in.
Someone's coming.
Going in. Yeah, we gotta go in right now.
Yeah. Rolling. Got a good signal.
Okay, everybody just lay low. Hang on. Team 1 position.
I call about stolen the van.
Right. Hello. Yeah, you'll like to talk with Mr. Atkins. He's the lost bitch. They settle claims.
Oh, yes. The van was stolen. I need my leave.
I'll need some information. Why don't you fill out this form while we talk?
I ran van on February 23. It was stolen from a shopping center 2 nights after, around 9:30 at night. I have receipt.
Unbelievable. Receipt?
From ShopRite.
Very good. You have the keys to the van?
Keys? I have no keys.
Okay. We're willing to go as high as $200 to settle the claim.
It's not justice. This is not justice.
I didn't move the van. You lost our van.
Stolen. It's not lost.
Atkinson, just get him out of there.
This is not justice.
Hey, all right.
I want $400.
All right, you'll take $250?
Yes.
All right, so sign the form. And that's all right with me. I'll get you your money.
Thank you very much.
All right. So that's 100, 200, 20, 40, 50.
Initiate the takedown. Let's go.
This is fair. This is justice.
I got it.
Some of them live in your head.
We're being told now that we can expect an announcement shortly from James Fox, Assistant Director of the FBI's New York office and coordinator of the investigation into last week's World Trade Center bombing.
At 10:28 a.m. this morning, the Joint Terrorism Task Force, composed of FBI agents and New York City police detectives, arrested Mohammed A. Salama. Knows the agents, those individuals who are following out so many leads day and night without complaint.
Hello, John.
Hey, Neil. How you doing? What are you drinking? I'm buying.
Let's see. Soda. No, sparkling water.
So you guys must be pretty proud, huh?
John? It's BS.
What do you mean?
It is all BS.
What do you mean?
We were tailing those guys since the Rabbi Kahani shooting. We knew they were up to no good, and we should have stopped them.
Why didn't you?
We had an informant warning us about possible bombings in New York City. We couldn't convince the guys upstairs, so the operation was suspended.
Well, you caught up with him, right?
We caught up with small fry. We caught up with little guys, and only after the fact, and only because we found that VIN number, and because this guy Salome walked right into our laps. I mean, this was like the Keystone Cops versus the gang that couldn't shoot straight. And you know what's a miracle? There were only 6 people killed in that attack.
Yeah.
You have any idea how bad that could have gone?
I know, I saw the place.
They're sending John O'Neill to Washington to be the chief of counterterrorism.
So what's the plan?
Catch the big fish.
Are you going to listen to me now? Are you going to trust me?
That's why we're here.
It takes a bomb for you to listen. Thousands injured. Why? Because your supervisors do not listen. 6 months ago, I told you something is going to happen. But because I want $500 a week, your FBI fired me.
That's not the reason. You wouldn't testify.
Those cases were closed, Imad, because of American laws, the way they're written. And the Justice Department won't allow an investigation to go on indefinitely unless evidence gathered warrants it. Individuals have a right to be protected from domestic spying.
Don't they have the right to be protected from terrorists who want to build a bomb and kill 250,000 people in one day? That's what they wanted to do, you know. Bring down both buildings. Kill as many as possible.
We're as angry about that as you.
Evidence was clear. They were buying bomb materials, guns, going out shooting. I tell you all this. This is not evidence.
Now quit it with the I told you so's, all right?
You know, every day I read in the newspaper what heroes the FBI are. No one knows the truth, huh?
What we want is to reactivate you. We want to put you back in with them.
Nancy, they're still out there. The members of the cell. With their help, the Blind Sheikh has taken over the Abu Bakr Mosque and other mosques, driving out good Muslims, preaching hate. This is not Islam.
Are you willing to work with us again?
You've got to be prepared to testify.
I don't hear good things about the witness protection program.
We want the Sheik you're talking about. Hell, we want them all. But there's 2 guys we really want. The masterminds. Rashid is the bomb maker. The other fellow is some guy they call the Red.
Rashid, I met him only once. Quiet, smart. But the Red, Abu Halima, I know him well. You know that.
He hasn't shown up for work. Nobody's seen him. Can you ask around, see what you can find out?
So, you want to hire me, and you want me to testify?
Right.
Okay. What will you pay?
You've got your clearance to restart. The Ahmad deals a go.
The 1.5 million?
I told him he was worth it. But I'm telling you, they broke into a collective sweat before they checked off on it. Give him hell.
Thanks.
الجرايد الأمريكية بتقولوا إنه واحد أبطاري اللي سوى هذه القنبلة.
لا يا عمي ما كانت زينة أحسن هالدرجة.
رسلنا لهم رسالة وما عادوا يحسوا بأمان بعد. لما الأمريكان يبلشوا يحسوا إنه سياسة بلدهم بخطهم في خطر يبلشوا في التغيير.
أنا شاغل على حاجة رهيبة. ماكينة صغيرة تقدر تدوخ رجال الأمن في أي مطار بالعالم. قنبلة صغيرة تقدر بروحها تفجر طيارة كاملة. بعد ما تخلي البارود في النيتروجليسرين يصير كثيف مثل الجلو. ممكن ينحط في أي شيء. تحتاج تجريب لكن أنا متأكد أنها ناجحة.
شو تستخدم ديتونيتر؟
كاسي أحسن ساعة في العالم. هلا عليك. شو بعد متأكد منها ما راح نتفجر طيارة ولا اثنين ولا درزن باليوم. نقتل آلاف. هذه تكون رسالة قوية. بس مضطر أسوي هذه العملية مثل نيويورك. شوية حمير. تحتاج فلوس كثير. باسبورتات، حلويات، مخابط والناس مؤتمنين. كل هذا مكلف.
أعرف واحد سعودي كتير راني. قربنا سوا لدروس في أفغانستان.
Ladies, you're beautiful.
يا يمك.
خبروا إن شاء الله.
زين يا عمي زين.
Hello, good evening. You would like to dance, I think. Yes. This is for you. We will dance. You like to dance? You are beautiful. Come, dance.
راح تدمر هالأفراج يوم من الأيام.
Nancy Floyd.
Nancy, this is Ahmad. I'm calling you from outside the Sheikh Mosque. All the press are here. Somebody tipped him off. I've been asking around about that. Red. Nancy, he's in Egypt.
Egypt? What, he went back home?
They arrested him. But they haven't told you because they are questioning him about the blank sheikh who they think was involved in the assassination of President Sadat. Nancy, they will torture him and probably kill him. Do you understand? You must do something right away. I know what I am talking about, Nancy.
I understand. I'll take care of it.
I have to go.
Jake, is it true the Trade Center bombers were your father? Jake, did you have anything to do with the bombing? Jake, did you have anything to do with the bombing?
hey, listen, Mahmoud. Look, we got you out of Egypt, didn't we?
Thank you.
We're not gonna torture you here. We don't do that.
Did it hurt? Hey, you want a cigarette?
Yes, thank you.
Did they hurt you? Because I hear those Egyptian secret police, they're some pretty tough guys. Can you help us? Will you?
Should I get an attorney? I want this man, counselor. May I call him?
Sure, you get whoever you want. We're not asking you about your involvement in the bombing. We just want to know if you can help us. Can you?
You had disagreements with the blind sheik, didn't you? Omar Abdel Rahman. Oh, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. And didn't he have an argument with an old buddy of yours, Shalaby? And a few days later, Shalaby was found stabbed to death down in Seagate. The blind sheik was behind that murder, wasn't he? He hired you to kill that guy. Isn't that right, Red? They found red hairs in the victim's hands. Were those your hairs, Red? That's what they say.
Rashid.
Ramzi Youssef. Rashid is the alias he uses. Now, you have to tell us everything that you know. Now, if you want an attorney, fine. But when you meet with your attorney, you tell him everything about Ramzi, about the blind sheik, all of it. And he'll get you a better deal. You hear me?
I want to lie down.
Lie down.
He's done. The blind sheikh. He's over.
What do you got?
He does not talk specifically about bombing the UN or any other building.
Ahmad.
But he talks of war against America. That we must kill American soldiers, attack military targets. That attack on UN we make public against Muslims. That we must kill soldiers. The blind sheikh says it in this. It is enough to arrest him, yes?
We'll check with Justice. See if Janet Reno's got any balls.
It's enough. Especially with what just went down in Waco, she has to approve an arrest.
Thank you, Ahmad. You've done wonderfully.
Get him, huh?
Prior to being arrested just last week, blind Sheikh Omar Abdel Rahman had become a magnet for hardcore fundamentalists at his Brooklyn mosque and the spiritual leader of the World Trade Center bombers, an almost legendary cleric whose extreme rhetoric had incited the assassination of Egyptian President Sadat. The Sheikh is now suspected of being at the center of a conspiracy to blow up several New York City landmarks.
All right, we need to get started. Are we all here? Rashid, a.k.a. Rashid the Iraqi, a.k.a. Abdul Basmit, a.k.a. Horseface, a.k.a. Paul Vijay, a.k.a. Dr. Richard Smith. We believe his real name is Ramzi Youssef. This is our guy. This is the mastermind behind the attack. He built the bomb himself, and he triggered it himself. And we know he left New York on the evening of February 26th for Quetta, Pakistan, his home turf where he feels comfortable. He's got contacts and he's got friends. Some of you know Frank Pellegrino has been there. Frank, why don't you fill us in?
Thank you. Now, there's two major agencies in Pakistan. The FIA, which functions a lot like us, and the ISI, similar to our CIA. Now, these two agencies, for practical purposes, are at war with each other. I found the FIA to be much more cooperative. They want to get this guy as badly as we do. In alliance with some of our diplomatic security service people, we raided Yusuf's home in Quetta.
What's up, Colonel? We missed him by 2 hours!
Now, the atmosphere there is intensely anti-American. So it wouldn't take much for someone inside FIA to have made the call at the last minute. Our lead contact over there, Colonel Raymond Malik, we stand up all the way, he keeps us in the loop. Now, he emphasizes repeatedly that Yusuf is not to be underestimated. This boy ain't walking into our lap. We gotta go and get him. Now, he's smart, dangerous, and committed. And when I say committed, I mean to murder and mayhem. Now, if there's a weakness, an Achilles heel on this guy, it's his brazenness. He's got balls of steel. He takes risks. He loves the danger. Now, just days ago, he and an accomplice placed a bomb outside Prime Minister-to-be Benazir Bhutto's home, hoping to trigger it as she left with her entourage.
امشي امشي اسرع امشي اسرع stop. इसने चाबियां फेंक दिए हैं
जल्दी तुम पकड़ो उसके गाड़ी को रुको
हटाओ हटाओ रास्ते से
He made it to a hospital, checked in under an alias. Yusuf's wounds were treated over the course of 2 days. He did damage to his fingers, and metal fragments had to be pulled from his left eye, which is messed up, distinctly different from his other eye. But this defect hasn't deterred him. Only a few days ago, Iranian authorities announced that Ramzi Yousef is the prime suspect in the bombing of a mosque in Iran. The attack killed 26 and wounded over 200, all worshipping Muslims.
All right. You may be wondering, like I was, why would a Muslim, why would any Muslim try to assassinate his own soon-to-be prime minister or blow up a mosque? Frank?
Benazir Bhutto, because she is the first female head of state of an Islamic country, is a prime target for fundamentalist types who want to see her removed. Also, Yusuf is a Sunni, and the area he's from in Baluchistan is virulently anti-Shiite, and hence anti-Iranian. He blew up that mosque with relish, placing the bomb in the women's section.
So there you have it. Ramzi Yousef is now the FBI's most wanted man. That photograph and the reward have been circulated in newspapers, matchbooks, pamphlets. You're going to get a packet. They're being passed around now. Wherever Ramzi Yousef has led us, Pakistan, India, Malaysia, and where we now believe him to be hiding out, the Philippines.
Bumaba ang ating mga pasahero ay papunta na tayo sa Tokyo Narita. Salamat. Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be arriving in Cebu, and after a brief layover, we will be going on to Tokyo Narita Airport. Thank you.
まもなくセブ市に到着でございます。少しの休憩時間を置きまして。
Come, 1 minute, please.
Maligayang pagdating sa Cebu International Airport. Huwag iwanan ang inyong mga pagkakas.
Maligayang pagdating sa Cebu International Airport. Pakisalubong ang inyong pangkat sa harap ng bagahe. Ang inyong mga bagahe ay maikukuha sa baggage claim sa unang talapan. Cebu市に到着でございます。少しの休憩時間を置きまして、当機はその後、東京成田へ向かいます。
One passenger was killed and several others injured on a Philippines airline flight after an apparent explosion on board. The 747 carrying nearly 300 passengers and crew was on its way from Manila to Tokyo when the blast ripped a hole.
Yup.
Neil, this airline bombing in the Philippines.
You're thinking Ramzi Youssef, aren't you, John?
This was an improvised explosive device. They're going to learn from this, go again.
Believe me, I know, John.
I'm going to get down to D.C. early, get things started.
Great.
Okay.
This is the minimum amount. This is cost effective. Phone, loading the data, code flow, react, type yes or no. Dynamic check.
Shino.
It's okay, boss. It's okay. It's nothing. Firecrackers.
Tag team, back again.
May biglang sumabog eh. Laptop mug. ملفاتي. كتالوجاتي. دفتر عناويني. لازم اخذ لابتوب مراد. روح روح.
Now it's time for this dude to get on the mic and make this cool party hype. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old school.
Enough?
If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way.
Hey.
It is what it is.
What's your name?
Amin.
Amin.
I'm a commercial pilot. I just wanted to get my laptop. That's it.
It's okay. Why don't you come in and talk to us? Come with us.
I'll give you $2,000. Just go away. Huh?
Kunin niyo na. Ngayon.
There it is.
Ano kaya?
Babu, shaka laka shaka.
Get off! America!
These systems must be destroyed. The boat! America!
Hoy! Halika dito! May laptop, oh. Buksan mo.
Kailangan ba natin ng warrant?
Kukunin natin. Kasama na.
Our goal is to eliminate terrorist safe havens, dry up their sources of revenue, limit all aspects of terrorist efforts. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Kirk. Yes, sir. Thank you for waiting. You're welcome. Matt, can you pack this up for me here? Come here, sir. Let me just make sure I'm hearing you right. They found on Yusuf's laptop evidence of plots to kill the Pope while they visited Manila and assassinate President Clinton during his upcoming state visits.
Sir, they intended to disguise a suicide bomber in priest cassocks to get him close to the Pope. For President Clinton, they wanted to drive an explosives-laden garbage truck right into his motorcade.
Unbelievable. These people have been reading too many Frederick Forsyth novels. But what about this other thing, this Day of Death?
It's pronounced Bokinka, sir. It's Serbo-Croatian for Big Bang. It's a plot to hijack a dozen airliners in the same day. They're all American carriers, sir. All bound for U.S. soil.
Hijacking for what reason? Ransom? Trade for prisoners? What?
No, sir. They wanted to destroy them.
Destroy a dozen airliners?
They were trying to kill 4,000 people in one day. The destinations for the flights were Los Angeles, San Francisco, Honolulu, and New York City. Yusuf had developed a small bomb, sir, undetectable, that a suicide bomber was going to sneak onto each flight. It was set to explode at a particular cruising altitude. The man arrested and interrogated in Manila was a commercial airlines pilot, sir. So he had plans to fly an airliner into CIA headquarters at a later date.
Suicide mission?
Yes, sir.
When was all this supposed to take place, the Buginka plot, anyway?
The same day as the Pope's visit, sir. Friday.
Incredible. All right, Matt, get the car, will you? Walk out with me.
Yes, sir.
We have intel on these 5 sites.
Put that one there.
Here's a list of people I want to meet. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee, whatever.
I'll get on it tomorrow.
It's Sunday. Who else knows I'm here?
O'Neill,
Who is this?
who do you think it is?
I'm
Calling FBI counterterrorism?
I'm John O'Neill, the new section chief. Who the hell are you?
Richard Clark. I'm from the
White House. I do terrorism. Look, I just got a lead on Ramzi Yusuf, this mad bomber. I need some help.
Keep talking. Morning.
Sir. Morning, sir.
John.
Neil.
John, how are you?
All right, good to see you, pal.
Oh, God, you look great. Let me take this.
Thank
Let me get that.
Here we go again.
Guys, John O'Neill.
Hey, John. Lou.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
John.
Great to see you.
He's good with you?
Yeah, very.
Okay.
You?
Okay, good.
Good.
This is Andrew.
Andrew?
Andrew's going to be assisting you while you're here.
You got a tough job, Andrew. Ramzi Yusuf, #1 on our most wanted list. Thanks to a female Filipino police captain, a major catastrophe has been averted. His bomb factory has been exposed, his cell broken up, and Yusuf is on the run again. We believe back to Pakistan, which is where we need to focus our attention. Neil, get in touch with John Lipka. Have him connect with the nearest Ligat. Once we pinpoint Yusuf, we need to be able to get him out of there fast. I don't want any lawyers getting in our way. Lou, why don't you try Bill Miller at DSS? He's a regional security officer there. DSS is going to be running the show on the ground, and I need to talk to him. Make sure his Pakistani assets are in on this. We cover our bases. That's the name of the game. We cover our bases. Okay, good to have you all on board. How about that Filipino police officer? Huh? I'd like to meet her.
Tell you what, John. If that happened here, there's no way in hell that we could ever look at that laptop. No way. All that evidence, inadmissible.
What's your point?
It's a new kind of war. And if prevention is our duty...
Yusuf's not about prevention. His rap sheet's a mile long. we don't lose this guy.
I'm glad you're here, John.
Sir, please use the front entrance of the embassy. Sir, step inside, please. This is the back gate. We have a Mr. Walker. We're going to be bringing him inside.
Is this the guy?
That's the guy.
What do you make of him?
Very nervous. He brought this in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you wait a beat and then start to mess with him?
You got it.
Bill Miller, DSS. It's my partner.
Scott Raymond.
Have a seat. Please. So you know where he is?
No. Please, close it. Close it. Close it. They cannot know I'm here. Do you understand me? No one, no police, no newspaper, no one.
Okay. Why are you here? What do you know about Ramsey?
He's a brilliant engineer, Ramsey. Many people admire him. He cannot find work. Okay, none of us can, so he become angry. This is why he become a martyr. Okay? This is all we can do. We can become a hero. We can become legends, but not this unit.
Well, we understand. It's a messed up world out there.
You'd be safe with us, HDX.
No. If they even know I'm talking to you, they'll cut my throat and the throat of my wife and child. Okay?
Well, in order to do this right, in order to do it safely, I need some kind of proof from you. Verification that you indeed even know Ramsey Youssef.
Okay, you want proof? Okay, he lost his laptop. In Manila, it was left behind.
Go ahead.
He has a new one now. He does not keep it with him always. Sometimes he leaves it with me to guard.
Sometimes you guard it. Okay. Why don't you relax a moment? If you'd like some water, it's right there. We're going to talk. We'll be right back.
Sit tight, yeah?
The laptop details were never given to the press, so the only way he could have known that was if Youssef told him. He's also given us other details. Plans that Youssef's been making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Attacks against the Israeli consulate in Bombay and against the Israeli embassy in New Delhi. He also wants to blow up more planes.
Why is this guy coming in? To reward money?
He says that doesn't matter. He's an Islamic studies student, a scholar. Although he's very anti-Israel, hates U.S. policies in the Mideast, he says he doesn't believe in killing innocents. I'll tell you this, John. Ramsey Youssef scares the hell out of this guy. I mean, this guy was shaken. He's spooked. He thinks Youssef's the devil himself.
So you think he's the real deal?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've got to move. We got to move fast before Ramsey does.
First thing, I got to contact the State Department.
They need to get permission from
Prime Minister Bhutto.
That's very risky, John. This one requires absolute operational security.
Can't extradite him without their cooperation. She'll give it. The son of a bitch tried to kill her.
I know that, but this guy, he's a rock star on the streets here. He's got a lot of friends, some of them high up in the government.
Yeah, well, I'm a rock star here.
I'll take care of it.
You get as many agents as you can. DEA, DSS, whomever you can get, whomever you can trust.
I'll contact the league head at the embassy.
Tell him this is the real deal.
We'll talk in
6 hours?
All right, 6 hours.
Contact the duty officer at State. See if we can get a hold of Clark.
Tell O'Neill I'll back him all the way, but when it comes time to pull the trigger, he needs approval. Up and down the line. Can't be a lone cowboy on this. He's going to need to work with State. We clear?
Just once before the night is over, say you know what I'm
If it's on the DSS is running this in Pakistan. I'm focusing on the rendition plan. I need in-country clearances. If those planes don't have permission to land, we'll need to arrange for in-flight refueling points. I don't care. This is top priority. Who's running this case? I am.
to change what I couldn't before you left.
I've spoken to him.
He made contact? When?
He wants to have dinner with me tonight. Okay, tonight. What should I do?
Calm down, Ishtiaq. Do what you always do. Have dinner with him.
No. I won't know where until 7 o'clock. He's very cautious.
Okay, just let us know. We will not be picking him up in public. It's too dangerous. We want to do this quietly, preferably while he's sleeping. So try to find out where he's staying. Do you understand?
He's very careful about that kind of information.
Don't ask directly. Just see if it comes out in conversation.
You're positive no one knows? I don't want to be led into a trap tonight.
Ishtiaq, listen to me. I promise you, no one knows. Now, if you want us to tell you, we will, but they'll be looking for it.
No, don't. Look, I'll pull you, okay? Tell you where I'll be.
Very good. Just be calm, relax. Everything's gonna be fine. He doesn't know anything, okay?
He's nervous.
When you be?
اشتياق يا اخي اشتياق اشتياق ايوه يلا بالسرعة يا حبيبي بالسرعة
ماشي
نتكلم معاه نتكلم معاه
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله عمي اشتياق يا عمي اشتياق ايوه هذا تعرفوا خالي خالد شيخ
السلام عليكم أخي. وعليكم السلام شيخ.
كنت فين؟
سجاير. هل ناكل بدري؟
لا بدلت رأيي خليه يشوف الجهاز الليزي اللي كلمتك عليه اشتاق معايا ما تخافش الليزي اللي كلمتك عليه تلف الجهاز الوقت بسهولة تشبيكه بالبطارية
ماشي
ها؟
ماشي
زين مسافر الليلة طيارة أنا وأنت مسافرين سوا الليلة ما تخافش هتسافر من إسلام آباد لبانكوك وتغير الطيارة لأمريكا تجهز القنبلة في الطيارة ولما تكون فوق بحر إن شاء الله
ما فيش باسبورت.
ما عندي فيزا.
خلي شيء تجهزوا عليك.
اتفضل.
شوف باسبورت. حلوة يا عمي حلوة.
زين؟
زين شوف.
مشي.
ما تخافش أنا قاعد يلا.
يلا.
It was Ishtiak.
Say.
They're getting on planes tonight with bombs. Ishtiak's supposed to plant his on United's Tokyo and Bangkok to Honolulu run.
Whoa. My wife's on that flight.
What?
I gotta call her.
No, Scott, come on. Americans start changing their travel plans. These guys are gonna know something's up.
What, so I'm gonna let a board a plane with a bomb on it?
It's not getting on the plane, no one is. But if we want to arrest these guys, we gotta make them think that everything's normal right up to the last minute.
God, I can't.
Colonel. I just got word that they're getting on planes tonight with bombs. How's that possible?
What's with you people, huh? How can this guy waltz in at airports, get onto flights? We got a $2 million reward out there, wanted poster on every wall in the country.
Scott, just calm down, okay? Sorry, Colonel, but Scott's wife is scheduled to be on one of those flights.
Then I would recommend that she does not take the flight this evening, if that is not the issue. What is it you would like to do? Point fingers, make accusations? Or would you like to protect your wife and arrest this animal?
I'm sorry, man.
It's all right, she's gonna be fine. We got work to do, let's go. Go ahead, Ishtiak, I'm here.
He's changed his plans again.
What's going on here, pal? This guy gaming us?
We're not going to the airport.
Wait. So there were no bombs on any planes?
As far as I know, no.
As far as you know, what if I told you that ain't good enough? You gotta turn around.
Colonel, we gotta turn it around, okay? We need to find a place to turn the convoy around.
Okay.
Listen, you don't know this man. He's an animal, and he would kill my family if he knows I'm talking to you.
Ishtiak.
You don't know this. You think you know. You have a picture, but you don't know him. He will kill me. He will kill my baby.
Ishtiak, just calm down, okay? Hazte sabolo, Ishtiak. Just calm down. It'll be all right.
Okay.
Take a breath, okay? Relax. Now tell me what information you have.
Well, at this, he intends to leave for Peshawar tomorrow.
Peshawar? Why?
He intends to cross to Afghanistan.
So Ramsey knows?
Again, as far as I know. I'm going to meet him tomorrow in the morning.
You're meeting him? Where are you meeting him, Ishtiak?
He's staying at the Sukasa guest house in town.
Sukasa guest house? What time?
11 o'clock, room 16.
Ishtiak, is he there now?
I don't know.
Okay, and we just gotta pick him up tomorrow. That's the only choice we have. All right, good work, Ishtiak.
Yes.
Look, there's nothing on the plane. There are no bombs on any planes as far as he knows.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's reassuring, huh? Colonel, just got off the phone with Ishtiak. He says there were no bombs on any planes, but he's changed his plan.
What do we do?
We gotta turn around. I'm gonna go back to the embassy, talk to John, and see what happens. I have his address. We can get him tomorrow.
What is this place, a hotel?
It's owned by a Saudi friendly with the Afghan freedom fighters.
Ishtiak says Ramsey's in room 16.
Is that confirmed?
No, we haven't contacted the hotel or any of the neighbors. We're afraid this place is friendly to him, so they'll be looking for us.
We have to assume every place is friendly. Colonel Malik, how many people have you got?
One squad special forces. The Prime Minister has given me sole authority.
John, let's assume that tomorrow we confirm that Ramsey's there. I'm gonna need authorization to move. Can you get that authorization?
Hold on.
John, you can't do this on our own. You have got to get authorization.
What if we have no choice?
Listen to me. You're talking about justice, Langley, and people who sit on the NSC. You do something stupid and it makes blowback for them, they're gonna hang you out to dry so fast your nuts will shrivel up like they were freeze-dried.
Not these nuts. You get your informant to confirm the target's at the location. Place your men, and Colonel Malek's men in position. I'll get a decision. Don't sweat it.
All right.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. مسافرين اليوم لأفغانستان. تعليم المجاهدين أنا وأنت وخالي الشيخ.
أنا لا أدري كيف أصنع قنابل.
حتى تمرن يا أخي. هذه فرصة عظيمة. حتقابل الراجل طويل يساعدنا بالمال. ايوه ساعدنا. اشتاق هذا راجل مهم. شوي 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 شوي. هذا راجل مهم وطلبني تعليم الإخوة. احنا في حركة جديدة بتغير العالم.
أنا صافي.
زين. أوتوبيس ظهور لبشاور، ومن هناك رسول الخزنة للحدود. أنا طول الليل. صحيني قبل الظهور.
إن شاء الله. تو سوف يصعب شراء الجرايد.
روح. زين. روح. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم.
Here he comes.
Here we go.
Come on, baby, give me that signal. There you go. That's it. That's our signal. Hey, John, you there? John.
Right here, Bill. What's the word?
Okay, Yusuf's in the room. Bill is surrounded. We can get him.
Okay, hold on.
Ready?
Director Free is on the line, sir.
What's he saying?
I'm on hold. You're on what?
I want Bill Gavin to arrest him.
Gavin? He's not there.
He's on his way with 20 other agents, hostage rescue, and a rendition team.
Sir, Yusuf's planning to leave for Afghanistan. This might be our last opportunity.
Just keep an eye on him. He's not going anywhere.
He's got a phone in that room. He could get assistance from outside, especially if 20 agents suddenly arrived at the Islamabad airport. I've got one armed squad of Pakistanis down there, that's it.
I'll call you back.
When?
This isn't my decision. decision, O'Neill. The Secretary of State is coordinating with Prime Minister Bhutto. There are other agencies involved. I'll call you back.
Is this why we did this? To sit and wait?
Come on. I know. Guys can't sleep forever, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, very good. Director Free just gave the go-ahead.
Bill?
Yeah.
Go. Now.
Going. We're going.
Colonel, we have a go.
Chalo. Come on, move. Go.
Let's go. Come on, go.
मुझे इस खूबसूरत शहर से मोहब्बत है मेरा शहर मेरा शहर
Ramzi Yusuf. हाँ? अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
मेरा चीज है।
हाँ, तुम्हारी चीजें हैं। बेंचो। छोड़ो। इसको पासपोर्ट भी ले लो। इस साल का हाथ बंद करो।
क्या हो रहा है?
पढ़ लिया। जाओ। जाओ यहाँ से। चल निकालो यहाँ से। Is this your man?
Hiya, Ramsey. Who are you? US of A. Who else?
Hey!
Yeah, we're taking you down for the World Trade Center. That's our warrant. Get in the car. Who's financing the operation, Ramsey? Who's behind you? Hell no. Is it Saddam? Is that what you are? Revenge for the Gulf War? Is that what WTC was all about? Who are you going to see in Afghanistan? Manhur!
Welcome. Give me 1 hour with him, I'll give you all the answers you want.
Sorry, my orders are to get him in the air ASAP. Let's go.
No, look, that's too much. Tell her that's too much stuff. We'll never run away. All right, that's too much. Tell her we gotta go. Tell her she's gonna have plenty of money to buy stuff when we're in the States.
Fine. But I didn't do it for the reward. I did it because I don't see the killing of innocent women and children as jihad. And I don't believe in violence. Nay, nay.
We got you, sir.
Okay, good. It's done. I got him. All right, let's go. Scout.
Jaldi karo. Nahi, nahi, jaldi karo.
Tell her to hurry up.
Nahi, nahi.
Come on, let's go.
John. Look at that. It's a match. We got him. It's Yusuf.
Gentlemen, it's a match. We got him.
Yusuf is on a military transport right now. He'll refuel in midair, land in Newburgh. We'll chopper him into Manhattan. Thank you.
Yes. I am a terrorist. I'm proud of it. And I support terrorism so long as it is against the United States government and Israel. Because you are more than terrorists. You are the ones who invented terrorism. And you are using it every day. You are the butchers, the liars, hypocrites.
Who's financing these terrorists? Who's paying for the defense?
There's been a lot of talk of Islam and jihad in this courtroom. But Mr. Ramzi Youssef, you are not fit to uphold Islam. Your God is death. What you do not do for Allah. You do it only to satisfy your own twisted sense of ego. Now, we know that you're a bright man, intelligent, talented.
Thank you.
But your inventiveness and the engineering skills you displayed were all aimed at achieving death and destruction. Unfortunately, present federal statutes forbid me from sentencing you to death. So you will receive the court sentence of no less than 240 years in prison, incarcerated in a special, isolated federal prison in Colorado. You will be quarantined like a person with a virus, which, if loosed, could spread plague and pestilence throughout the world. Any objection to the court's ruling? All right, Marshal, he is yours. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Approach FBI 221 VFR traffic transiting south of the WTC, Angels 1.
FBI 221, you're cleared as requested.
You're still standing.
I'd had enough money and explosives, there wouldn't be.
I've been talking with people overseas and following the money trail.
Yeah, me too. You first.
They call him the Tall One. He's 6'4", Saudi millionaire, from a family worth billions. He pledged support for the blind sheikh and paid for the defense of Ramzi Youssef. He owns safe houses throughout the world where Youssef's been hiding out. His name is...
Osama bin Laden. We call him UBL.
That's him.
Yeah, he just released a fatwa to his followers, a declaration of jihad against America. If we cut off the head of America, the kingdoms in the Arab world will cease to exist. We must incite guerrilla warfare against Israeli and American interests, not only in Arab and Muslim countries, but everywhere in the world. There is no room for negotiation unless and until America converts to Islam. What do you think?
We're at war.
Yeah.
شكون هما هادو المدخل؟ قلبتيهم؟
لا ما قلبتهمش.
ها؟
لا.
وعلاش ما قلبتيهمش؟
ما قلبتهمش.
Whoa,
Hey, excuse me, that's our camera.
Hey, you guys, hey!
Tom, that camera's worth 70 grand, man.
Tom, come.
Hey, come, man, come back with that camera. That's what's it. Okay, we're getting out. Okay. Sophie. Okay, we're getting out. Okay, we're going.
Mr. Miller. Dr. Ayman Zawahiri.
Nice to meet you.
And Sheikh Mohammed Atif.
Pleased to meet you.
How are you doing?
I'm sorry, but they took our camera.
Oh, don't
Can't
worry.
do an interview without a camera.
Don't worry about it.
We will get it back.
We'll get it back.
And can we talk to Bin Laden? Can I speak with Sheikh Osama?
Inshallah. You can stay here, please.
Let me begin by stating that we, in the war of Islamic Front for Jihad against Jews and Crusaders, of the grace of God Almighty, issued a crystal clear fatwa calling on the nation to carry on jihad against America, liberating Islamic holy sites. The walls of oppression and humiliation cannot be demolished except in the rain of bullets. We do not differentiate between military or civilian. As far as we
Somebody want to tell me how a reporter for ABC can get into Afghanistan and find Bin Laden without us knowing about it?
Middle East convert to Islam and the immortality.
Somebody please explain that to me.
Society and culture. If the instigation for jihad against the Jews and Americans in order to liberate Al-Aqsa Mosque in the Holy Kaaba is considered a crime, let history be witness that I am a criminal. We predict a black day for America and the end of the United States as United States, and that day will retreat from our land and collect the bodies of their sons back to America. The American imposes himself on everyone Americans accuse our children in Palestine of being terrorists. Children who
Lorraine?
have no weapons.
Yes, sir.
Have not even reached.
Contact Chris Isham of ABC News.
Only way for
He's a
us
friend. Tell him I want the extended, complete version of this.
similar means.
They're running this again tonight on Nightline.
I don't care. I want all of it. And I want to meet with the journalist. What's his name?
John Miller.
I want a meeting with him.
Yes, sir.
We, as Muslims, believe our fate is set.
When did bin Laden arrive?
After we were there for about 3 days, in a convoy of Toyota Land Cruisers, everybody went nuts.
The Sheikh is here! The Sheikh Majoud!
Right here!
What was he like? Your impression, man to man.
To assume he's crazy or a psychopath is a mistake. He's committed to his cause. He's a holy warrior. Fought the Russians. Now he wants to fight us, desperately. And he believes he can win. See, we think Reagan won the Cold War, but bin Laden and the Afghanis, they forced the Russians out and the evil empire crumbled. They think they won the Cold War. Now they want us.
See the dagger in his waistband? I've gone over every taped interview bin Laden's done, including those with the Arab news services. That dagger, it's pure gold, a Sharahiyya. It's a signal of some kind to operatives watching. He wore it before the Somalia attacks. He wore it before the Khobar Towers attack. And now.
I'm impressed. He did seem a little irritated that we weren't taking him seriously. That's why the threats on tape about attacking civilians. He's trying to provoke a response.
You know this man?
Ahmed Shah Massoud, Lion of the Panjir. He's the Northern Alliance's commander of the Mujahideen.
What's bin Laden think of Massoud?
They're at war. They hate each other. Why, are you guys thinking of hooking up with them? Because if it's bin Laden you want, Massoud is your man.
Here he comes. Commander Massoud.
You are Kirk.
Yes, sir.
I am very glad you are here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mark.
Mark.
It's a real honor, sir. And Alex.
Alex.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Mark, Alex. Mysterious Americans with just one name. Very well. Let us go, please.
Yes, sir.
We go now to my headquarters.
The chopper from the Soviet days?
Yes. I had a whole fleet of them, but they have all crashed. No spare parts. This one has not crashed. Yet.
Yet?
Fantastic.
Do you want some tea?
No, thank you.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
We'll have tea.
All of us.
Only way for us to fend off these assaults is to use similar means. We do not worry about American opinion or the fact that they place prices on our heads. We, as Muslims, believe our fate is set.
Give me the word, Mary Jo. Tell me what I want to hear.
You know these kind of cases, they take years to prosecute, they're expensive, they require huge man-hours of effort. And yes, you have the legal basis to go after bin Laden.
Oh, stop it. I'm a U.S. attorney for crying out loud.
I can't help it, Mary Jo. Something just came over me. Now I can nail his ass.
Now, the indictment's in absentia. You going to be bringing him in anytime soon?
I'm on it already. I'm on it.
All right, we're hitting him for aiding and abetting the terrorist Ramzi Youssef, the Somalia Black Hawk Down incident, and numerous other sundry and charming activities.
Fantastic. Let me buy you a drink. I'll take you to Elaine's.
No, I have work to do, thanks to you.
How many in there?
Over 300 Al-Qaeda. All Afghan Arabs. Some with families.
Women and children?
About 2 dozen.
Well, bin Laden is in there, yeah?
The tall building. In the middle of the compound. That is his villa.
Only the best for billionaires, huh?
His money has been frozen for years. He raises money now from mosques all around the world. Disgruntled Muslims, mainly the poor. He has no refrigerator, no TV, just prayer mats. I don't question the man's piety, just his judgment.
Holy crap. Look at that. That's our boy. Take a look.
Leaves every morning, 8:30 for Kandahar. About 30-minute drive. 6 vehicles, many guards on open road.
Alex, you getting this?
Yes, sir. Returns by nightfall. About 12:31. Goes to sleep late.
This is so isolated. It's perfect for us. This is beautiful.
Go over the broad points of this exfiltration, would you, Kirk? One more time, please.
Yes, sir.
As you can see from these aerial photos, which you all have copies in front of you, terrain is ideal for an exfiltration of this type. We can zip in, zip out, no problem. Keep sport utility vehicles at a staging point. using a 15-man attack team. We've already rehearsed this a number of times.
Muj?
31 Mujahideen, 4 members of my special action team. We'll dispose of guards, allowing us to enter from 2 points, here and here. My second in command will lead a party that will burst inside bin Laden's villa.
What kind of equipment?
AK-47s, 50-round drums, silenced Colt Woodsman 22s, and thermal night vision goggles.
And what are your intentions once you seize the target?
Well, we get bin Laden in handcuffs, get him into a Land Rover, and get him out of there.
To where?
To a cave complex 30 miles away, controlled by Massoud. From there, we'll get him into Pakistan with a rendition team, and then back to New York City for prosecution.
We've already selected a desert landing site, flown a practice flight.
A night landing?
Absolutely. Go in, out, no problems. We can do this.
I hope the indictment is sound. I don't want to get bin Laden all the way back to New York and have some fancy lawyer get him off.
The indictment's solid, sir.
Also, is this a covert operation or clandestine? Where's the money coming from? Gotta tell you, I don't want to be the guy going in front of a congressional committee to ask for special money.
Covert or clandestine, Kirk? What do you think?
Well, I suppose that depends on if we succeed or not, sir.
Do these Massoud's men, do they know that this is a snatch plan, not an assassination?
Absolutely, sir. I've gone over it with Massoud's men again and again.
Bin Laden alive. Alive. Must be made clear.
It's not just killing bin Laden that worries me. What about the women and children in a compound? I mean, at 2 in the morning, how is a Muj going to know the difference between a 5-year-old kid and some al-Qaeda bodyguard? And do we trust this guy Massoud?
Ahmed Shah Massoud has been a long-standing ally of the United States since the early 80s. Reagan loved the man. The feeling was mutual. If we capture bin Laden, we back Massoud as the next legitimate power in the country.
Massoud's a drug dealer. He grows heroin poppy in the mountains up there.
So what?
Well, we can't knowingly hire or operate in the field with criminals.
That's news to me.
Massoud is not a criminal. Sir, this man has never been prosecuted for a crime. We're talking about a man who, by his 30th birthday, fended off 9 direct assaults from the world's largest conventional army. He was outmanned 10-1, but he never lost control of the Panjshir Valley, not once, which the Russians desperately needed to win that war. Now, this man deserves our backing and our support.
All right.
He won't let us down.
All right. Let us discuss this privately. Can you wait outside, Kirk? Thank you. Thank you very
sir.
much.
There's no one in this room.
Hey, Kirk.
So what's the word?
You go back, keep up the training, the rehearsals, get them sharp and ready.
It's not a go?
They're worried about political fallout if things go wrong. Legalities, you know the drill.
Do they want to get bin Laden or not?
They want a presidential finding that would allow for the possibility of UBL being killed accidentally. They get that, you may be in business.
I'm not advocating assassination. Let's make that clear. They're looking for protection in case these tribals cross the line.
I don't get it. Everybody in that room agrees that we're at war with this guy, but they flinch at the idea of whacking him? War is about killing the enemy and destroying his property. It's not about sitting around a conference room covering your own asses. I got friends in the field.
Kirk, we're all in danger. The fact is, terrorism is perceived by this administration as being a law and order problem. Period.
How do you win a law and orderly war?
You don't.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time.
The president has assured me the scandal won't affect his decision-making.
So it's okay if somebody kills bin Laden, as long as he didn't give the order. It's pathetic.
All right, now listen, the language is classic Clintonese, but Janet Reno and the DCI signed off on it. We can kill bin Laden by accident, we just can't kill him on purpose.
so we can get him in the crossfire, but not actually shoot at the man.
Yeah.
Vader, excuse me. Washington said it's a go. Let's get him.
Diabrim!
Alpha Tango standing by. Repeat, standing by.
Tango Control, we've got you 5 by 5.
Our people are in place, sir. They're in danger.
Look, I understand that, Patricia, but I don't have that authority.
Excuse me, sir, but what authority do we have here?
Is the president leaving it up to us?
The president has approved every plan presented for review.
Well, I can't call them until we're all on the same page.
The same page? Mr. Berger, is this some type of code speak, sir?
There are women and children near the target. They are moving towards the target. Do you want us to act now?
Our people are in place.
I didn't hear what he said. There are women and children nearby. How close are they? Can we clear them?
We need to go now.
This is the nature of intelligence, sir. We rarely get perfect information. We do the best that we can with what we know.
What do we know, Patricia?
We know enough to try. Now, excuse me, sir. You are the National Security Advisor. Can't you give the order?
Look, George, if you feel confident, you can present your recommendation to the president yourself.
So if it all goes bad, it comes down on my head, like Janet Reno in Waco. The buck stops down the hall.
Are there any men left in Washington? Or are they all cowards?
That him?
Oh, yeah. It's Evil Eye. He kept looking at me when I was there checking me out. Hateful eyes. Now, hell, half the Afghans and Arabs in that camp would have loved to have slit my throat. But this guy, when bin Laden arrived, he was one of the first guys to kiss his hand and plead for something like... What's he doing in Nairobi?
There's been a lot of AQ chatter out of East Africa lately.
Al-Qaeda.
Thank you. Bin Laden's got a lot of cells running from the Sudan to Kenya and Tanzania. There was a walk-in at the Nairobi embassy just days ago. And the guy said that there was a plot to blow it up. And we put him on the lie box, and he came up neutral. So we can't tell if he's lying or not.
Maybe you should play it safe.
CIA checked his info with the Israeli Mossad. They said to disregard it.
Do you have any, or the CIA, do you have any assets inside the Al-Qaeda? Anybody pass any information?
I can't say.
You don't? You can't, otherwise why would you be talking to me?
Mr. Miller, I can't say. The ambassador in Nairobi has been asking for a new site for months, for more guards, more perimeter fencing, upgraded security, and the like. The State Department, however, considers Nairobi a low-budget priority.
This guy is bad news, I guarantee it.
Peterson.
Welcome to Africa.
Yeah, I thought Afghanistan was out of control. This place, it's the Wild West. Carjackings, home invasions, rapes. Did I leave anything out?
Just think of it as a little vacation, Kirk.
Open the gate! Yalla!
He has a gun. He has a gun. This is the back gate. I repeat, he has a gun. He has a gun. I need support. I need support.
We've intercepted some unusual communications, but we haven't been able to make anything out of them. Now what? Another transformer out?
يلا مستعد محمد يلا يلا
Hey, come away from that window.
The sheer devastation here is unlike anything this reporter has ever witnessed. The American Embassy in the heart of downtown Nairobi, mid-morning, was filled with people at work, going about their daily lives. The sidewalks were packed. The intent here was not only to strike a blow against the United States, but sheer mass murder. The initial death toll is 247 dead, 12 Americans, the rest locals. It will go higher. The maddening cries of wounded beneath the rubble attested to that. And thousands, perhaps over 5,000 wounded, many seriously. And simultaneous to the terror attack here, a truck bomb struck the American Embassy in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, 450 miles to the south.
We will use all the means at our disposal to bring those responsible to justice.
Miss Carver, the DCI is in a meeting.
How long it takes.
Patricia?
You should have ordered those people we had on the ground in Afghanistan to kill bin Laden because we had him.
Patricia, you have no right to talk to the director that way.
Those deaths. We're responsible for that because we didn't act on the information that we had, and we could have had him.
We don't know for sure it's him.
You fellas, keep your eyes on the locals, all right? Got it.
On the left.
Is this the girl?
She says he's down there.
Yes, with the metal roof.
Is he alone?
Yeah, he's been there all day.
Hey. Is this you? Huh?
Oh, American Shaitan!
Yeah?
American Shaitan! Oh!
Bag him up. Son of a bitch.
Samut! Samut!
Get him up. Come on. Come on. Atrás. Come on. Shut him up. Shut him up. It's okay. It's okay, we're friends. American friends. It's okay.
See Michael Jordan.
Yes. Yes. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. I'm Larry Bird. He's my friend. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. Friends. Friends. It's okay. Come on, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Go, go.
Can you give me an update?
Bin Laden all the way, though. CIA is withholding judgment till all the facts are in. They're sending a team from the Washington field office. I wish they were sending you.
I know, me too. What's Clinton going to do?
I don't know. They're talking about it as we speak.
Well, he has to do something. He has to act.
Principals group is preparing a series of options, but can't say anything right now. So where are you?
Having dinner with my girlfriend. You can reach me on my cell phone.
Okay, I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks, Dick. Here we go.
Well, we have a number of suggestions, but first and foremost, we must determine who indeed is the enemy. Now, we know bin Laden's responsible, but the Taliban have allowed him in the country. They refused all efforts to hand him over and are actively protecting him.
Taking on the Taliban would be a major military effort. The president's not prepared to go that far in response to attacks on 2 embassies.
But let's not kid ourselves. This isn't a game. We're at war.
The Attorney General's indictment names bin Laden, not the Taliban. We need to focus on him and his terror network. What targets did you have in mind?
Al-Shifa. It's a pharmaceutical plant in Sudan. We've connected to UBL's finances. He is part owner, we believe, for purposes of developing chemical and nuclear weapons.
Soil samples provided by Egyptian intel show precursory substances associated with chemical weapons.
We will need better intelligence on this facility before we seriously consider any options.
And if there's a nerve gas attack on New York City or a dirty bomb fired at a military base overseas and we had the opportunity to act?
Do we have a retaliatory plan I can present to the president? I'm waiting, gentlemen.
All right, look, we all agree we don't want to send in the ground troops. That would be a huge overreaction on our part. We can't do airstrikes because of flyover restrictions. So our best shot here is going to be missiles, Tomahawk missiles.
Using President Reagan's 1986 strike on Libya as precedent. That way nobody on Capitol Hill can cry assassination.
Where? What are your targets?
The Al-Shifa plant. And we've got new intelligence from Afghanistan and Pakistan that there's been a kind of celebratory meeting between bin Laden and his top advisors.
Yeah, at a place called Zwaha Kali, about 7 miles south of Khost, eastern Afghanistan. Now, intelligence indicates that bin Laden will be chairing the meeting. It's isolated, only jihadists there, no civilian population.
When?
August 20th.
The United States launched an attack this morning on one of the most active terrorist bases in the world. It is located in Afghanistan and operated by groups affiliated with Osama bin Laden. We also struck a chemical weapons-related facility in Sudan.
Amid the ruins of the bombed-out factory in Al-Shifa lie the countless small pharmaceutical bottles and packs of pills. The Sudanese government complains that the plant was producing medicines for human and veterinary use and had no connection to bin Laden or to the making of nerve gas. Reporting on that story is agency correspondent John Miller in Khartoum.
Yes, David.
The government of the Sudan is continuing to deny that the Khartoum plan had any other purpose beyond simple pharmaceuticals. Now, the rioting here echoes criticism that President Clinton is getting back home, where he is under fire from Republicans and media pundits, accusing him of launching the cruise missile attacks in a vain effort to distract public attention from his recent confession of having an affair with White House intern Monica Lewinsky. This is John Miller reporting live.
Well, no one here in Islamabad is saying anything, Chris. I've got a call come through. Wait a minute. I'll call you back. Yeah, who is this?
Is that Nicholas Lanye, the journalist, ABC?
Yes, I am.
This is Ayman Zawahiri, lieutenant to Osama bin Laden. The Americans have tried to kill us. I'm calling to tell you that they have failed. Do you hear me? They have failed. Bin Laden is alive. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Mr. Zawahiri.
He lives. You tell President Clinton if he wants to fight, to come to Afghanistan and fight like a warrior. Do you hear? Because the war has begun. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Mr. Zawahiri, can you...
America will protect its citizens and will continue to lead the world's fight for peace, freedom, and security. Now I am returning to Washington to be briefed on...
Chris, yeah, it's Nick. Listen to this. Zawahiri's just called me. It didn't work. Afghanistan, no, I got a call from him. Zawahiri, Atta, Bin Laden, they're alive. You understand me? They're alive.
هاجموا التحالف الشمالي لنثبت العالم ماذا يحصل لهؤلاء العملاء. اصرخوهم. كبسوا ودفاع هوائي. كبسوا ودفاع هوائي.
What's the word? Did we get him? Say again? Did we get Bin Laden? Say again! Bin Laden slipped out before the missile struck.
By accident? Sheer luck? He received notice from Pakistan. Using missiles for assassination was destined for failure. You know why? Because Washington informed Pakistan. You tried to kill Osama. The Taliban assault me. Don't you see? This is your doing! Al-Bashir! Al-Bashir! Only absurd! This is my country! My blood! Help me win this land back! Do that! And you will defeat Osama! Come on! Chief! Come on! We gotta get out of here! Come on, let's get out! Let's rally! Let's go!
Pakistani government was informed when, exactly, of the pending attack?
The president feared missiles crossing Pakistan's airspace could be mistaken as an attack from India, possibly igniting a nuclear exchange between two countries looking for any excuse to go to war with one another. We had no other choice.
I recognize that, but when did we let them know? Madam Secretary, the Pakistani Security Service, the ISI, has close ties with the Taliban.
We tried to time the disclosure through General Ralston so that any warning would be too late.
These are cruise missiles launched from thousands of miles away. They take hours to hone in on their targets.
We had to inform the Pakistanis. There are regional factors involved here.
And the end result being that we've enhanced bin Laden's stature in the Islamic world. He's thumbing his nose
Well, that's
at
the
us.
risk we take with covert military actions. Kennedy learned it at the Bay of Pigs. Reagan with Iran-Contra.
Wait a second, Sandy. When I took over at Langley, I warned the administration about using covert operations to solve failed foreign policy.
Mr. Director, you need to just do your job.
I am trying to do so, sir. If you'll let me.
I say good for Tenet. About time he showed some cojones. Two cojones.
To cojones. Whoa, wait a minute. John. Who's yours or Tenet's?
Anybody's. It's like bombing the milk factory in the Gulf War. Bad intel and bad PR all rolled into one.
But are we here to talk about intel, or are we here to celebrate someone's birthday?
JP.
Yeah.
To my son, from his old man, couldn't be prouder. Happy birthday, and many more. And God love the Irish.
God love him.
The Irish. Happy birthday.
Congratulations, darling.
Happy birthday.
واضح من احمد انا سامع كل زين واضح. وهو كذلك 3 سيارات مرت. نعم.
أبو حفصة السلام عليكم.
عليكم خالد.
دكتور أيمن.
خالد.
السلام عليكم.
يا مرحبا. تفضل.
أنا هنا أقدم خطة للشيخ أسامة. عملية خطف طائرات.
قول لي أنت عايز تخطف طائرات ليه؟ عايز تخرج ابن أختك من السجن؟
لا، هذا ليس له علاقة برمزي، ولكن كانت فكرته من قبل لقتل أكثر الناس لحظه على لما أجمع.
خالد علمه.
شكرا. سميتها عملية طيارات.
بلدنا حترجع لينا حررناها
I would like to
أخذتنا سبوها لينا حنعطيها لأولادنا حنعطيها لأولادنا شبابنا بلدنا شبابنا بلدنا شبابنا بلدنا
يا خالد رسام قرب شوي.
لما تعدوا في باكستان تعدوا الحدود بسلامة، كل واحد ياخذ طريق لوحده. شكرا. حمل اسمع يا خالد، مش عايزك تتكلم مع رسام عن مقابلتك السرية دي، عن الاجتماعات والكلام اللي احنا اتكلمنا فيه، ولا الاجتماع اللي كان بينك وبين بن لادن. فاهمني؟ واكثر من هيك تتكلم معاهم عن اشياء دينية فقط. رسام عنده طريقه الخاصة يتبعها.
الله الشيخ والسمى بارك الله فيه، وصل قرار؟
وصلنا قرار، استعد، لكنها حتكون عملية محدودة.
هذه هي العملية اللي زلزلت العالم عظمة. يلزمني فلوس ورجال منك، والخطة الليلة.
اسمع الشيخ يا خالد. خالد 10 طائرات، دي عملية كبيرة جدا. مالك؟ عايزة ناس كتير، ممكن أشياء كتير تحصل في خطر. بعدين الهدف، فين الطائرات هتضرب بمين؟ دي مهمة جدا. ها؟ عشان يكون أكثر عدد من الضحايا. بعدين حددنا لك تاريخ للعملية، راح يكون في 31 ديسمبر 1999، ليلة تغيير الدهر.
هذا وقت قليل، عندين تغييرين جاهزين للعملية.
على البركة. اعمل اللي تقدر عليه، عندنا خطط كثيرة تحت التنفيذ وملهاش علاقة بترتيباتك.
إن شاء الله.
الله باركت لك.
إن شاء الله.
عربية خارجة، افتح الباب.
في أمان الله، الله يحفظكم، الله معكم. الله أكبر.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
You have a safe trip now. Welcome to the United States.
Pardon, please.
May I see your identification? You're from where?
Vancouver.
That's your residence? For how long?
My residence?
How long have you lived in Vancouver?
6 years.
Any other ID? Pull over to the side, please.
What is wrong?
Nothing wrong, sir. Just pull on over to the side. please.
This guy's very tight. I want a thorough look-see.
Would you open the trunk, please?
Why?
Sir, U.S. Customs has the right to inspect any vehicle entering the country. Open the trunk, please.
Step out of your car, sir.
Check the tire well.
Look at this.
Urea. Turn around and put your hands behind your back, please. Turn around and put your hands behind your back, please. His name's Ahmed Rassam, Algerian. The only contact information we found on his person is this name and number. It's a New York listing. We've informed the FBI.
That's him?
Abdelghani Moschini, Algerian, just like Rassam. Moschini's name and number were found in Rassam's wallet by that female customs agent in Washington State.
Why is it the women are always the alert ones?
Wiretap phone calls have led us to other locations in Brooklyn and Queens, some of which coincide with the contact info found on the disc seized by Jordanian police. Bottom line, that we may be dealing with multiple cells. Moschini was caught on camera yesterday outside his apartment.
This guy's carrying.
Well, that's a felony in New York. I don't think he's that stupid.
I'm telling you, this guy's carrying. A 2-pound piece of metal shifts the buckle and the fly towards the side the gun's on. I'll bet anybody 100 to 1 Moschini's holding a hardware.
No.
Thank you. What are you tossing in the trash?
Delta Airlines ticket to Seattle, some ATM slips. He's also bought a new cell phone and beeper.
He knows Rassam's been nabbed. End of story? We through here?
Yeah, we got enough to arrest this guy.
Not yet, but we've got enough to get into that apartment on Newkirk Avenue. Sniff around. Who knows what we might find.
Whoa. Hey, boss, check it out.
What have you got here?
Just got a cell phone call. He's headed back.
10-4, we're out of here.
Look at this.
Look, we got enough to arrest this guy. Why are we screwing around?
You could count on him anytime. We're 11 days from the millennium. I want the whole network. What do we got?
Well, thanks to Rassam, we have over 40 possibles that Moschini has linked us to in the last week. They're all ID'd, they're all under surveillance.
All right. we round up everybody on the 30th, which gives us enough time to hold them at a minimum through the millennium. All right, that's the good news. Let's get busy.
BBC News has learned that this all stems from information from tonight as a result of the investigation
of the New Year's Eve bombing plot. We now believe we have a
federal agents fanned out today across 7 states in an 11-hour effort to head off a road.
Agents working on information obtained from an investigation into a Brooklyn man, Abdel Ghani Moschini.
Investigators allege that Moschini recently flew to Seattle to meet up with Ahmed Rassam.
Who was allegedly bringing explosives.
Federal agents pursued leads today from Massachusetts to California.
Enforcement agents in major cities across the country are on high alert today, particularly in cities planning.
Being urged again today to be especially alert in public places and report any suspicious activity.
Particularly at the New Year's Eve celebrations, which are expected to draw huge crowds in major cities such as New York, Washington, D.C., and
Customs
Seattle.
agent Diane Dean says her superiors had not given her specific instructions to be on the lookout for potential terrorists. Officials say Rassam's arrest is the result of good training.
And though New Year's Eve in Times Square...
How are we doing?
I'm gonna need Arab translation. And this is high-level stuff. We're talking military-grade encryption here. These guys are learning.
So are we. Andrew, get the lab.
Yes, sir.
John, we don't have a translator. I checked with DOD, the agency, NSA. They're trying to get us one here on loan. They're just not out there. And we got less than 40 hours.
Authorities are concerned Rassam may have been planning a terrorist attack to take place on New Year's Eve, and that fellow conspirators may still be at large in the U.S. or Canada. There is also evidence suggesting that the plot may trace back to Saudi-born terrorist Osama bin Laden. The bomb-making materials Rassam is accused of bringing across the Canadian border are apparently similar to those used in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, masterminded by Ramzi Youssef, who was closely connected to bin Laden and his terrorist network.
Who's that? What's he doing?
Saying a prayer.
Hey, Moschini, look at me. Hey, tell him to look at me.
بيقول لك بص له.
Look at him.
They say that you're the lead dog. Is that right? You're the lead dog?
بيسألوك هل أنت المسؤول؟
You're not the lead dog. You're just a wannabe. You're nothing.
What about the big flame, the great fire?
بيقول لك بص له.
You talk about it on the telephone sheets. What are you guys up to?
What is that? What did he say?
He's saying Happy New Year.
Boom.
Yeah, no, we're still here. We're just waiting. All right, look, they're here. I'm gonna call you back.
He won't do it. He says we can't cave to the terrorists. The Times Square celebration goes as planned.
Archangel goes forward, 10,000 men in Times Square alone. Every department is represented, snipers, tactical teams, everyone. Don't worry, gentlemen, we'll get this done.
Moschini, let me ask you something. Do your friends enjoy blowing up children?
بيسألك سؤال.
You enjoy it?
تحب تقتل الأطفال؟
Is that what makes you a warrior?
هو ده اللي بيعملك بطل؟
He understands me. You don't have to translate this. Stop the translation. Let's stop the crap. Is your mother proud of you? You call her up and say, Mama, my pals blew up some children today. You proud of me? Have my phone. Have my phone. What's your mother's number? I'm gonna call your mother. You can talk to her and tell her about the children your friends blow up. Is your father proud of you? Is God 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 proud of you? I'd like to knock your block off, you know that? Better get out of here now.
You know, I understand Giuliani's position. It's just too delicious a target.
Whoa, look who's here. Oh, John.
Look at you, guys.
Look what we got, a gossip columnist. Okay, we'll let him sit down.
Let me sit down.
We'll let you
Come
sit down.
on.
Okay, come on over. Good to see you. Have a little champagne. How about
Guys?
this?
Hey, guys. You dodged a bullet.
Yeah, we dodged one tonight.
Sure did.
Cheers. But nobody bats 1,000. Remember that.
Yeah. When is this going to end?
You know, John, you have a knack for killing a party. Who can sing you? Who can lead us in song?
Andrew.
Andrew, you know.
Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy.
The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The silence gone.
American Airlines 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff. Roger. American 1-1, cleared for takeoff. Flight attendants, please secure the doors for departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to American Airlines Flight 11 with service to Los Angeles. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and will depart shortly.
1, switch Boston Center now, 122.65.
Roger, American 1-1, switching 122.65.
They knew 9/11 was coming. They'd even caught some of the conspirators. But why didn't they eliminate Bin Laden?
Right there.
Can't you give the order?
I don't have that authority.
And how could they fail to stop the attack?
We are witnessing something unfold in the World Trade Center.
The unprecedented movie event, starring Harvey Keitel.
We're responsible for that because we didn't act.
5 years to the day, the path to 9/11 continues.